Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Matternox and welcome to BMX Streets. Now, this isn't a full game. For any of you that follow the game, you already know that. And some of you might even already have played this and have this. But basically, this is an alpha trial thing that you can... I think you can only get it up until like the 22nd of November. I will leave a link in the description for anyone that wants to go get it, if you do, because it's really fun. But basically, this is a physics test thing, like just a physics beta or like trial thing that you can test. So there's not much to it yet. Like there's still quite a few tricks already. Like as you can see, like there's bar spins, there's whips, there's tables, there's euros, there's crank flips, tuck ups, which is that, and you know your crank flips, your whip, which did not go well. But yeah, so basically, there's not much to it yet. Obviously, the map's quite small, but obviously there's only one person working on this game. So I mean, props to that guy because he's done a really good job. But obviously, the map is only small because it's only like a little physics testing. It's not meant to be big. But even with like the really small map and like the not so many things to ride, it doesn't really take away from like how good the game is itself. I mean, like for the fact this is only like, I imagine, really early access, like the physics in it are really good. I mean, obviously there's still a few things to like polish out, but I mean for a one person like, you know, game, it's pretty damn incredible. It's quite cool to see that people are working on like BMX games, because you know we've got like skate games and that, but I think it'd be cool, like, you know, to get these BMX games going, and that it's cool. But yeah, so I will leave a link in the description for this if you want to go get it. What I will say now is, I don't know if it will get changed eventually, or if it'll keep it this way. The controls are a bit, like, they're a bit complex at first. I mean, you pick them up fairly quick. I mean, they're quite easy to get used to. They're just, like, when you read the menu, actually I'll show you guys. When you read the menu, like, it's a little confusing. So, things like the reverts is like, obviously when you do like your fakies, you use your left analog stick to turn, and then you press A, and you do like your fake, you slide around things, and then you've obviously got your normal, like your kind of that kind of hop, which I think the game calls it a J hop, but I guess it has many different names just depending on who you are. So you've got that one, you've got the nollie, you've also got just the normal hop, which is that, like a spud hop, which is activated when you click the right analog stick, not like flick it some way. You're going to click it in, and then you do that. But yeah, and obviously if you hold them, you can do more, because you can go higher. But yeah, so this game is very like, or well, I would say the game itself is. This map is just very bare bones, and obviously this like trial is, but it's still really good. It's still really fun. Like, I believe, I don't actually know when this trial got released. I don't know if it was like in the last maybe like day or two, but I have already played a few hours on this, and it's just addicting. Like, if you're a fan of BMX and gaming, then I would suggest downloading this whilst you still can. Now, it says the game's only playable till November 22nd, so I don't know if that means it's only downloadable till then, or if after the November 22nd you won't be able to play it anymore. Personally, I kind of hope it's just the download part that stops, because I really enjoy playing this and I really don't want to stop. But, I mean, it's really up to the developer, I guess. But yeah, so hopefully that is, he's not going to completely remove everyone's game, so we can still play it if you've got it off before the 22nd of November, because otherwise I'll miss playing this game. But yeah, I hope he brings out some more kind of trial stuff soon. Maybe some more like little demo things and maybe another map. That would be really, really cool. It'd be nice to see. And I guess I honestly cannot wait for the full game. Because, I mean, if you think about this, this is just a tiny map. And there's literally, like, not all the tricks are in the game yet. So you can imagine that when this game gets fully released, and you have like a city and that to ride around in with more tricks and stuff to do, it's going to be awesome. Also, because it doesn't actually, I don't think it lists it in the tricks thing here. It took me a while to figure out how to do manuals and like nose manuals, because I don't think it actually lists it anywhere in here. So obviously you've got all like your tricks, which are really confusing because you've got multiple different things. So you've got like your right foot, your left foot, both feet, and then you've got your right hand, your left hand, and then both your hands. So it's pretty crazy. You've got a lot to remember, but you do get the hang of it pretty quick, because that's what I found. I found that after playing it for like 5-10 minutes, it's kind of just comes naturally. So yeah, it doesn't actually say anything here about how to do manuals. So basically, I figured out what you do is you pull back like halfway on your analog, so that instead of pulling it right down, so you go into the hop thing, you go into the manual thing, and then you can do like your cool, you know, mani 180s, and then like your fakey manual things. Yeah. But it's cool. So like, yeah, I don't really know what else to say other than the fact that this game is insanely promising, and I cannot wait for more of it to come out. Like, I really hope he does release like more betas and stuff. I've actually forgotten his name, so I'm really sorry for that. It's kind of blanking my mind now. I think it's Matt something, but I'm not 100% sure, so I apologize for that. But yeah, I mean, you know, I hope he keeps up the good work. It's really, really good. I'm very happy with this. This is a very cool little trial. And yeah, so that's pretty much all I have to say for this. You've pretty much got the idea of how to do like the manuals and that, and then besides that, you can just do all your tables, tuck ups, crank flips, euro, didn't work, euro, and then your bar spins, which I believe, yeah, and your whips. Cool. I think that's pretty much every trick that I just done in the game. Actually, there are some. You could do grinds, so you could do your double pegs. As pretty obvious. Pretty sure the game would be kind of pointless without the peg tricks. You can do your ice kind of grinds. You can do a whole bunch of different ones. So that was a double pegs and ice. You can do your lucky. You could do your tooth, your ice obviously again, and then you could do Smith grinds. You could do field grinds. I think you could also do crank arms. Hang on, let's try that. I think this is crank arm, isn't it? Yeah. So there you go. You can do crank arms. So yeah, I think for considering, you know, it's only one person creating the game and it's only a small map, it's still insanely fun. Like, I could play this probably for like hours on end and still not be bored. Because I don't know. I don't know. I like BMXing stuff. But anyway, yeah. So once again, I'll leave a link in the description before you can go and get this. It's not the kind of thing that you sign up and then oh god, my voice went. It's not the kind of thing where you have to worry about being picked for. It's like you just sign up with your name and email, and you can put in your address and that if you want. And then you'll just get some emails confirming that you've verified your account, and then you can download it. But yeah, so very, very cool game. Very, very excited for a full version of this, and just the demos and that. Oh, I'm just excited for this game. It's so fun. if you go, you can go and follow the person's Instagram page. As far as I know, he hasn't. Oh, I know he has Instagram because I follow him on it. But I'm not sure if he has like Twitter or anything. That's something I might have to search before posting this video. But if he does, it will be in the description. You could go follow all his stuff and you can download the game. But yeah, still not so sure about when the game will be active till. I know that you could, if you get it before the 22nd, you can play it still. I don't know for after that. I will perhaps update you guys then if you can no longer play the game or if it's only that you can't download it anymore. But yeah. So anyway, I'm rambling. But this is a very, very cool game. Really happy with it. Oh, actually, there is one thing I want to do to finish off. You can do flips. It doesn't count as a flip. It classes it as a 360, but it's quite clearly a backflip. And you can do fronties too, pretty easily. But yeah. So I don't know if maybe that's just because he wasn't expecting people to do flips, or if it's just because he hasn't got around to like naming the in-game trick yet. But either way, this game is very promising and very cool. Let's just do a backflip bar spin, because why the fuck not? And yeah. So, I'm going to leave this video here and stop rambling, because why not? Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, helps a lot. Leave a comment below if you want to see more. I may or may not do another video on this for now, just because obviously there's not much to it yet. And I don't want to bore you guys. I might like make a little edit thing and upload a video of that, perhaps. I haven't decided yet. But yeah. So, once again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this amazing shit? Oh, backflip whip. Oh.